And he proposes to me.
He goes, well, I've been speaking to another girl.
That was the love of my life, Amy.
So clear you like me more than I like you.
I normally do ghost people after the first date.
Like, I'm actually out for good now.
I will never go on another dating app. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the Clitical Thinking Podcast. We're your hosts,
Amy
and Georgie.
And we are here for season 2,
Season
guys.
2
oh my
of
gosh.
the pod.
We are so excited. We've upgraded the set.
Yeah.
We've stepped it up a notch. We've got some really good videos coming for
Really
you guys.
good
Really good episodes. We are so excited. So yeah, we really hope you guys enjoy.
And that brings us on to today's episode, which is, when did dating become such a big thing?
And when did it become such a grey area?
I know, seriously.
What even is dating these days? When are you dating someone? Like,
Yeah,
are you ever actually in a relationship where
There's
it
so
feels
many
like you're in
different
love?
stages that you need to like keep up on.
Oh, it's
that
such
it's
a
just
nightmare.
like, it just gets a bit, grey area, to be honest with you.
Such a grey area, like, girl. So we are going to be discussing the modern dating scene.
Yeah, and what it means to be everything kind of before you get into a relationship, I would say.
So we're not really going to delve into like the actual relationship, just the more of the like the situationships,
The lead up,
dating apps, ghosting.
Oh my god.
Personal experiences are going to be coming in clutch, guys.
We're going to be sharing some trauma today.
Really, I might have to take a break. I might cry. So to start off with, I feel like in recent years there has been so much that's affected like why dating is not what it used to be. Like you always hear your parents go, well, back in my day, you go on a date and your boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I feel like to us, to Gen Z, that's just such a crazy, that you go on a date and like, girl, I wish we could go on a date and be boyfriend and girlfriend. But people aren't feeling that.
Yeah, but then also if you go on a first date and they're terrible.
Oh yeah, no way is that my boyfriend.
Yeah, no way.
Like, that's not my boyfriend.
I don't really know like how it worked back in the day.
Yeah,
like, but
it's such
also,
a crazy concept for me.
Yeah, and to be fair, like back in the day, like you just didn't have that much access to people. Like you have so much access to people now through like social media and basically just social media and obviously seeing it on reality TV, like Love Island and everything.
I think Love Island and shows like that, like Celebs Go Dating, all of these shows have honestly put so much emphasis on like situationships and this whole like, are we exclusive? Are we not exclusive? Literally, like that is all we hear on Love Island. Like, so you can be talking to someone for 2 weeks and suddenly a bombshell comes in and it's so normal to just go off with someone else and jump ship. And that correlates into real life dating that's off of the TV. Because I feel like you'll be speaking to someone, you'll be going on dates with someone and they'll be like, oh, like, keep seeing other people though, like, keep seeing other boys. And I'm like, I don't want to. Like, if I'm...
And that's where feelings get hurt.
I'm like, if I'm seeing you and we've established that the date went well, we like each other, and you want it to go somewhere, I'm not going to be off, like, seeing other people, dating other people, because I have respect for you. I don't think it's anything to do with, like, oh, we're too attached or, like, we're getting serious. I don't think it's about getting serious too quick. I think it's just general respect for someone. If you want to see where it goes with someone...
Don't fuck it up on the first date.
Yeah.
After the first
I think you
time,
should, if you want to, like, if you want it to go somewhere, you need to show that person in the initial stages, I'm going to commit to you, I'm going to be a good partner. Yeah. Why is it so normal to go, oh, sorry, I saw this girl on dating app, or, oh, I'm still on Tinder, or I'm still on Hinge, or, you know, oh, actually, this girl's in my DMs now, like, I am going to talk to her. And that's literally what happens on Love Island, isn't it? Like, I'm just going to get to know 2 people at the same time. I get it from the perspective of, like...
Keeping your options open.
Like, you know, it might go wrong. But just deal with that when it goes wrong. Yeah. Don't anticipate it.
And also there's that's where feelings get hurt, I feel like. Like when there's feelings involved, like you think you have a mutual respect with someone, you think it's going one way, but actually they've been talking to someone else the whole time and it's like, oh, okay, well that's just a bit shit, isn't it? So I think it's quite hard to get from first date to committed relationship. Yeah,
definitely.
In my opinion.
Oh my gosh.
In like nowadays, day-to-day life.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, I was seeing this guy, when was I seeing him? 2 years ago? And we'd been like going on dates. I'd met his family. He'd met my family. You know, like we were having sleepovers. We were I went to a pub crawl with his parents. Yeah. And then I was at uni and he wasn't at uni. He was from home. So I called him one day and we were just having a normal conversation. He drops in, oh, well, you know, like I am going to go traveling in a year's time. So...
In a year's time?
Yeah, literally. I was like... What? He's like, next year I'm going to go traveling again. So, you know, I am going to be single for that. So obviously, like, you know... And I said,
this isn't going anywhere.
I said, well, what's happening here then? Like, are we not together? And he was like, no. I was like, what do you mean? Like, okay, so what? Like, tell me more. Like, where do we stand? He goes, well, I've been speaking to another girl. And I was like, okay, so you never told me this. You like, I found that so weird because I'm like, you didn't even make this clear that you were seeing someone else. Like, what have you been doing? Sat on my sofa in my house talking to my mum, stroking my dog with another girl in your phone. Yeah, exactly. To me, I was like, that's so low.
So disrespectful.
And he whips out the whole, like, I don't think I've done anything wrong. like we weren't together. He brings up the whole we weren't together, we weren't in a relationship.
It doesn't matter if there's no labels on it, there's still feelings involved. Like, I've been in love with fucking situationships.
Oh girl,
same. I've been in love with situationships.
Me
like,
too.
Just because they weren't my boyfriend or my girlfriend doesn't mean that my feelings weren't hurt at the end of it.
And then,
you know what I mean,
quick story time attached to that. After I said to him, like, why are you seeing someone else? He went, gosh, so clear you like me more than I like you. And still to this day, that is my gym motivation.
Oh my God.
I'll be doing the leg press and I'm like, you like me more than I like you. Like, I'm thinking that in my head, it's going round and round, and it's honestly like,
that'll
it's
affect
motivating me.
That would
what
affect
do you
the
mean? But yeah, and then 2 weeks later, he came running back like, I've been crying all week. I've had to take sick days off work. Like, I just want to be with you. I want to be exclusive with you. And I'm like, why did it take me leaving you because you were seeing someone else for you to come out and realise this? Like, it's so stupid. I think it's so stupid.
I think so too. So what even is a situationship?
Literally. Someone tell me the Urban Dictionary definition of a situationship.
And what is it?
Who coined that term?
No, seriously.
Who created the situationship?
Who created that term? I don't know.
Can I have words with them, please?
But it's almost like you're acting as if you're in a relationship with someone, but there's no strings attached, I would say.
I hate it. It's the worst.
It's the worst.
It's a dark place to be.
Often you have to kind of be in a bit of a situationship before you get into a relationship.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that extended period of before you actually commit to each other. Like, there's no strings attached. Like, you could go and shag someone else and, like, that would be fine.
Yeah.
But, like, it wouldn't be fine because feelings are involved now.
I think that's what people forget. It's like, just because you're in a situationship does not mean to say that you're not attached to each other, or doesn't mean to say that you don't have feelings for each other.
Yeah, there's definitely feelings involved.
Yeah, it's literally the worst place to be. I hate it so much.
And I feel like people that find themselves in situationships are often people that have, like, a commitment phobia, who just jump from situationship to situationship without actually getting into a relationship.
Well, there's definitely at least one party in the situationship who feels like that.
Yeah.
I feel like there has to be.
There's an imbalance of, like, feelings or emotions.
I believe so.
Often, I would say, like, either the guy's more into the girl or the girl's more into the guy, or obviously if it's a same-sex relationship, then there's always one person that's wanting that relationship, wanting to take it to the next level, and they're doing all the right things. Do you know what I mean? They're dating, they're buying each other presents, they're spending Valentine's Day together, they're doing all the right things, but it's just not taking it to that next level. And there's always kind of like one person.
It's more one-sided in
one-sided, a little bit more.
Yeah.
In kind of like a situationship, I would say, because otherwise definitely. It wouldn't stay a situationship, would it? It would develop into the relationship kind of like level. So
I'm just such an old romantic. Like, I'll be watching a romance movie and I'm like, it's so perfect, it's so beautiful, and I know that love isn't perfect, and that's another topic. But what happened to just, I like you, you like me, let's see where things go, let's date, let's go into this.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know
what happened to this.
Honestly, I don't know where it all went wrong.
Someone please tell us. Please.
My situationship story was, I met this guy, it was like maybe 6 or 7 months after my relationship ended. Yeah. So I was kind of like ready to date again, and we met and we just got along like house on fire, and we met at a club. Shocking.
Was I there?
You were there.
Shocking, I know. The meeting.
And my ex was actually at the club. And my ex had bought his new girl, and his new girl was like...
Yeah, I remember this, actually.
This new girl wanted to parade herself with him in front of me, and I just didn't care. This. Like, we was like, I want to say like 6 or 7 months after the relationship ended, like I did not care. And also he was so horrible to me in the relationship. I was like, have him, please, have him. Please have him. So she was like parading herself around in front of me, and I was like, this is really like awkward for me. I'm just going to go to the smoking area. Went to the smoking area, got chatting to this guy, like tall, dark, handsome, you know, the classic. Literally we just clicked from there. And then we probably spent like 3 or 4 days together a week for like 6 months straight. Like, we did fall. I wouldn't say I was in love with him, but there was definitely a lot of attachment there.
I always found your situation really strange because it went on for such a long time, and I remember thinking, like, why aren't you gonna, like, why are you guys not dating? Like, it's been so long now. And I remember I was in your room, and like there was like a card on the side, and I was like, who got you that? And you were like, oh,
so and so.
And I remember you read it to me, and I was like,
He's in love
with you. Like, why? Like, why are you guys not together?
Yeah.
You don't just write someone the most beautiful card and then just like, but I don't care about you enough to have a relationship. I
sat down with him. I sat him down one day and I was like, look, like, is this going somewhere? Because if not, like, I don't want to waste my time. We were exclusive after like the 3rd time seeing each other. Like, we'd already established that boundary. Like, that's how into each other we were. So we, like, sat each other down, and I just said to him, I was like, look, is this gonna be a relationship? If not, like, it's been fucking 6 months now. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's been a while.
It's been a while. And he was like, well, I'm kind of, like, moving to Canada, like, next year. So I just don't really want to get into anything right now.
Moving away.
I was like, you're already in it, though.
Yeah.
I was like, you don't want to get into anything. We're already in it. Like, and so I just said to him, I was like, okay, well, I don't think we should be exclusive anymore. I'm not going to give you that part of me.
No.
If you're not going to commit to me like that. So yeah, and then we ended, but we were still like talking, do you know what I mean? Like, we were still sleeping together, like, you know.
It was still in the picture.
Still in the picture, very much so. And then he did move away to Canada.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He moved to Canada, and he was still trying to message me. Babes, you go and live your life. Like, we've been done. And then when I went on my ski season, he saw that as another opportunity to message me, like another opportunity to like start things up again. And I was like, girl, like, what are you doing?
Literally.
You had your chance, you blew it. They always come crawling back. Anyway, fast forward to now, I've obviously been in relationships since then. He's like in a committed relationship now, so he's finally stopped messaging me. Yeah, I have escaped the curse.
Round of applause. She's out.
But I think that just proves that they always come back, like, when they know.
Was he a bit of a commitment phobe at the time?
I would say so, yeah. I would say so, yeah. Because, like, we were already basically in a relationship. He just didn't want to put the label on it.
Why don't you push it? A label, I'm sorry.
Why is everyone scared of a label, though?
Why does a label make it so much different? If you're already exclusive and you're saying, I don't want to see anyone else, and
what's
you're
the
acting
difference?
like you're in a relationship, that I'm sorry, even if you end, it's not going to hurt anymore if you've got the label of girlfriend and boyfriend on
and
it.
there's feelings involved. There's loads of feelings involved.
I literally will never understand that. What is so scary about a word?
That's my experience, my situationship that was commitment phobe.
I was like on and off with a guy for way too long, and no one even knew what was going on. I didn't know if it was ever going to be a relationship. I didn't know if... I literally had no idea what was going on for most of that. And he came back into my life recently, and I sort of like spoke to him about like, why have you come back into my life? And he said, I'm just so scared. Like, my ex was crazy. Like, okay, I get it. Why is every man's ex crazy?
Yeah, honestly.
What have you done to make that girl crazy?
Yeah,
that's
you
what I
start
always
to think
think.
that maybe you were the problem.
He was saying all that, and I was like, okay, so you're not ready for a relationship because your ex was crazy, but you're getting back in contact with me after knowing that there's like feelings there, right? Like, I don't get it.
Amy rings me and she goes, it's different this time. I'm like, no, it's not.
It wasn't.
It's not.
Plot twist, it was the same.
No, it was the
different.
same.
So yeah, I went for a drink and he was like, no, I miss your company. Like, I love your company. Like, I just want to spend time with you. Like, I'm thinking, what? I was like, so, like, what do you mean? He goes, obviously I've got feelings for you, and just saying all this stuff to make me think, okay, so he wants to spend time with me. He's just scared of commitment, right? Or he's just scared of it. And for some reason, silly old me went back and I thought, oh my God, like, yes. And I'm seeing him every day again and it's going really well. And then he made a really like rude comment and I was like, you know what? I'm actually out. Like, I'm actually out for good now. Like, goodbye. And he had a little strop about it, whatever. But, you know, that hurt when I ended that for the final time. And literally... week later gets a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Or like, maybe not a week. Like, I don't know how long it was, but I found out recently he's now got a girlfriend. And it wasn't that long ago that we were back on or whatever. Yeah. Like, it wasn't. So I'm thinking, cool. Did you not want a relationship, or did you not want a relationship with me? Yeah. That's what I always think when someone goes, oh, I'm just not ready for a relationship. No, hun. If you met the right person, you'd be ready for a relationship. Yeah. And I stand by that. Every single time I've fallen for that, I'm just not ready for a relationship, they get a girlfriend straight after. I believe with my whole heart that if you aren't ready for a relationship and you meet the right person, you're ready for a relationship.
Yeah, you just weren't ready for a relationship with you or me or whatever.
It's actually heartbreaking.
Yeah,
it's so sad.
It's heartbreaking.
What do you mean you're not in love with me? Like, they're actually stupid. They don't see what they've got in front of them.
No. And even then, like, I would say I had a situationship with this girl that ended like quite abruptly because of something I did, which is not good. I was in the wrong.
Was it my fault?
Yeah, it was my fault. But at the time, I didn't realise how much feelings I had for her. Like, low-key, like, I was, like, in love with her. And then I kind of ended things abruptly, like, whatever. Ever since then, I was just like, you know what, I never actually came to terms with, like, what we actually had. And, like, so I've been on the other end of it. Like, I've been the one ending it abruptly and then realising, shit, like, I actually was in love with them. So, situationships, I would say, are mostly toxic, unless it develops into a relationship.
I feel like there's a lot of fear behind them as well, because sometimes even if you really, really do like the person, there can be such a fear of rejection. And I feel like we sort of spoken this from our perspectives. Like, obviously I can say my opinions on the whole, I'm not ready for a relationship, but I understand that there is probably a fear of rejection there as well, right?
Yeah.
and that you may not feel 100% comfortable, or you may be, you know, I do believe that past relationships and past trauma can affect your, like, ideas about getting into another relationship. But I find it's, like we said, it's just such a grey area to navigate. Like, how do you go about situationships?
Yeah.
How?
And
Please.
also, how do you avoid them? You can't really avoid them.
It's like you just get stuck in them, and then you think, wait, I'm in a situationship, not
like,
a relationship.
I just come to the conclusion that I am actually in a situationship. But it's only a situationship if it doesn't develop into a relationship.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So now we're going to be talking about dating apps.
Oh my God.
To me, the whole idea of a dating app, I know it's so normal, but it's literally like Black Mirror.
Yeah,
Like,
it is
think
really
about
insane.
It's like online shopping for a boyfriend.
It's hot or not, but actual with real people.
It's really weird. Like, I mean, like, I am guilty of being on dating apps.
Yeah.
Like, not currently. I mean, my profile probably is actually active somewhere. So, like, you probably could find me somewhere, but I don't use it. I don't use it anymore.
I've said I will never go on another dating app in real, ever again.
For me, they've never worked. I've never been on a date with someone from a dating app and been like, yes, you are for me. Like, every single time I've been on a dating app date, I'm like, no.
It's not worked out.
It's never.
Yeah.
I've never been interested.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. It's like I just have bad luck with them. Like,
There's a lot of catfishing that goes on as well. A lot of catfishing.
Definitely. But also on dating apps, I feel like I try to be careful of just going for someone's looks. Because I'm like, okay, if they got a bit of personality, they look funny. And then
they're saying something funny in their profile.
And then I end up going for the ones who look funny, and I see them and I'm like,
yeah,
I just don't. Or it's like, I don't know.
You say you're 6 foot and then you turn up and you're 5 foot.
Well, I had that.
Like,
you remember?
Yeah.
I went on a date and they had in their like bio 6'2". I rock up, they're 5'8" or less.
What?
Actually,
why?
Could have been. I think they're probably like 5'7".
You honestly, you cannot trust a word when it comes to the height. You actually cannot trust a word.
You've
that's
got to
on the
knock
dating
off.
apps.
I say always knock off an inch to half an inch.
Yeah.
But come on, if you're under 6 foot, or no, if you're under 5'11" and you're saying you're 6'2", someone's gonna tell.
Yeah,
like,
it's gonna be pretty obvious.
I get it. Maybe you want to add on an inch. Maybe you think someone's not gonna go out with you for your height. I don't know. I would never not go out with someone for their height, but it's quite obvious.
Yeah,
when you've added like almost half a foot. Like that's like me saying I'm 6 foot and Rocky being 5'1". Like it. Do you know what I mean? It's just pointless. Like you're gonna know.
Yeah, and
they're gonna find out.
Also, what is it when with boys where it's every single photo is a group pic, so you actually don't know who it is?
Like, who are you? And the fish.
Yeah.
Why is it always a picture of a fish?
No, I like them holding a fish. I'm like, really?
Always holding fish.
Or a gym selfie for me where they're like tensing.
I hate gym selfies.
Sorry. If you posted a gym selfie on your Hinge or your Tinder profile, like I will not be liking you
and
at
also,
all.
the first photo, it's always a dog.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, you've got a dog, that's cute, but I'm not dating your dog. Why is the first picture a dog?
Also, my ex put a picture of my dog on their Hinge. I was like, what's happening there then? Yeah, what's happening there then?
I came across my ex on a dating app years ago. Every single photo was either in my house or was a photo of both of us and he cropped me out.
Yeah.
Like, just get a photo, just take a new photo.
Just take your own photos.
I get that you might look nice in it, but just take your own photo.
Yeah. I will never go on another dating app. Like in my head, I'm like, my true love won't be scrolling on dating apps right now.
No.
To be honest with you.
And I prefer a natural meeting.
Yeah. Organic meet is the best way.
Oh, don't start. I love meeting someone organically. Like it's so much better. You know what you're getting yourself in for, because I don't know about you, but the fear I have before going on a first date is unmatched. I am so nervous.
Yeah.
And it's worse if I literally, it's like a blind date. Like, yes, I've seen them on like a dating app, but I have no idea what I'm getting myself in for.
You don't know what they're like.
You have no idea. Because you've seen their face, they might look nice. You have no idea if they're boring. You have no idea if they're like horrible.
Or
like,
if they're crazy and you're going to find yourself in a really sticky
dangerous situation,
yeah.
which is actually something we haven't even spoken about. But like there actually can be dangers with dating apps. Like, there's so many true crime cases that have come about from dating apps.
But I thought I would tell a story. This happened to one of my friends. It didn't happen to me. She went on a date with someone from a dating app. Mm-hmm. They went to this really nice pub in London. So it was a really nice pub. It's kind of like cozy vibes, but a bit more upmarket.
Yeah, nice.
They have like a fucking 3-course meal. They have like 2 bottles of wine, and then it comes towards the end of the day and he goes, right, I didn't bring my wallet. And she goes, right, well, fuck you then, because I'm going to have to pay for this. And he goes, no way in hell am I letting you pay for this. A woman never pays. She's like, okay, well, what do you want about then? He just goes, you go outside for a cigarette, and when I come out, we just leg it. we just absolutely leg it. So then she's like, okay. To be fair, like, I didn't really want to pay this £200 bill. So she goes outside, she like lights a cigarette, and no word of a lie, 2 minutes later he comes out and they literally leg it.
Oh, I would be shitting myself.
So both of their photos are probably hung up.
Wanted.
Dined
you know
and
when
dashed.
you go in somewhere and it says like thief and it's like a photo of you like shoplifting?
Yeah.
Like, that would be that.
That's literally them in a pub in London.
I would shit myself. If someone was like to me, we're dining and dashing, I'd be like, no, we're not.
No, we're not. I'll just
Please,
pay.
I'll just pay. Like, that is terrifying.
Yeah, I would never do that. But
I have such a guilty conscience though, so I'd be like, that's it. The police are coming for me. They're going to knock on my door. They know exactly who I am.
That's what I mean, though. Like, you literally don't know this person you're going on a date with. Like, they could be a full-blown criminal.
They could stitch you up. They could. He could do that often. You literally never know.
You never know.
I also think the thing with dating apps is that it's almost like people are disposable. Right? You go through, nah, no, oh yeah, like you, but you've also got about 10 other matches, and it's like, oh, just get rid of that one for a minute.
Once.
And I think that's as well why when it comes to situationships, it's like, well, I can talk to multiple people at once because like I met you on a dating app. Like I'm also seeing these people, and honestly, the lines become so blurred, I feel, and it literally is like you're just swiping on people like as if they're like items on a clothing website.
I would say when it comes to first dates in general, like, I'm a bit of a serial first dater. Like, I will, everyone, say 100% of people that I've been on first dates with, okay, only 2% or less will get second dates. Like, I'll go on a first date with someone, I'll give them the night of their life. They'll be like, oh my God, I found my one true love. Because I'm being who I want them to be.
Yeah.
I'm being the person that they would want me to be almost. Because that's the thing with first dates, you're never really yourself, are you?
No,
like, fully
yourself. You're navigating the situation, and you know, you don't want to like come on too, you're overthinking things. Do I come on too strong? Should I
need to be my funniest, I need to be my sweetest, I need to be the best thing.
But also, am I oversharing?
Yeah.
Because we overshare.
Already on the internet.
I overshare, but I overshare everything. Oh yeah, exactly. With this, look at us here, oversharing. But that's just me, and that's just my personality. So it's like, am I gonna like overshare? But also, I saw this thing recently, and it said you can't say the wrong thing to the right person.
True.
Because if I'm gonna overshare, and you're my person, you won't mind that, because that is kind of part of my personality, and I feel like the same for you probably as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then only 2% of the people that I date on first dates get second dates, honestly, guys. Like, I love going on first dates. I hate it at the start, and then I love it by the end. But then I kind of go home and I'm like, oh, I think that went really well. And then I kind of think about it and I'm like, actually, no, red flag, red flag, red flag. And they're like, second date. And I'm like, no. Sorry, no. What do you feel like when you're on first dates? Like, what first dates like?
I'm so nervous. It's like the worst. Like, I'm getting ready, and all day I will have been thinking like, oh my God, I'm shaking. I'm so nervous. I've got this date later. Like, I get so anxious, especially with like when I've been on like dating app dates. I was more on them at uni, to be honest. Like, I don't really use them that often now, and if I do, I'm just having a bit of fun. Like, but when I was at uni, I did go on a few like Hinge dates. It was in third year more, because I was kind of just like, I was in a relationship the year before, and I was kind of thinking I need some entertainment, like I don't know. So I went on a few dates and just got so anxious on them. But also, I am quite different to you, because I fall in love very quickly, or I catch feelings, or I think I'm in love very quickly.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I'm guilty of just jumping straight in and thinking this is the one after a date. Like, I'm guilty of that, and it happens to me all the time. Like, I'll go on a date, and if it goes well, I'm like, this is the love of my life. Like, I'm so in love. Like, I think I just jump. I don't know. I get quite excited if I find that a first date goes well. Yeah. But also, there have been some first dates where I think, oh, I am never seeing you again. Oh yeah. I'm either all or nothing. I'm either in love, you're my husband, you're the love of my life, or get away from me,
on everything.
I'm literally never going to speak to you ever again in my life.
Yeah, and for me,
no in between.
And for me, like, it's just hard. It's really hard for people to get past the first date with me. It's really hard to get past the first date. Okay, so next we're going to talk about ghosting, because I feel like ghosting is such a real problem. I don't really know.
I feel like it sucks. Kind of is, but like,
it sucks to be ghosted.
Guilty,
I would say. I've probably been ghosted. Nothing really springs to mind necessarily, but I am normally the ghoster rather than the ghostie. Because in my opinion, especially after first dates, obviously you guys know no one gets past the threshold with me, past the first date threshold.
97% don't get past.
Yeah, so if it's for first date, like, I think you have a right to ghost them, because you don't really owe them an explanation at all, unless they ask
how they act, and what you say to them.
Depends how deep it was as well. I normally do ghost people after the first date. Yeah, at least I'm self-aware. At least I'm self-aware.
That's not good though.
No, it's not a good thing. But also,
it depends how they act on the date. Do you know what I mean?
And also, like, I've been on one date with you. I'm not just going to take shot. I'm not seeing you because you said this. I don't like this. I'm not going to go and list everything wrong with them, am I? After a first date, like, that's pretty harsh. I feel like sometimes ghosting is just a little bit kinder in a way.
Do you think?
I think so.
Oh my god,
yeah.
I've ghosted one guy.
Yeah.
But I went on 2 dates with him, and I did kiss him as well on the second date, but then he like ended it. He said something like really derogatory, and I was like, I'm not having that. Like, I don't like that comment you've made. So I was kind of a bit irritated about it, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna ghost him. Yeah. Because like, I'm not vibing with that.
Also, someone else that they meet, they might, the next person they meet, they might fall in love with, and then
us justifying our bad behaviour.
Yeah, I know, it's actually bad. Everything that we say, like, if you're, we don't like that you said this, we don't like that you did that, we don't like who, there's no point in us just bringing them down, because they're going to meet someone who loves everything, all that stuff about them. Do you know what I mean? So there's no point sometimes in justifying why you're not going to talk to them anymore. But it is quite harsh, I do understand.
I don't know, I feel like ghosting's kind of mean.
I think it's quite mean. Have you been ghosted before?
I've been ghosted, like, I mean, I feel like I was ghosted more when I was younger rather than recently. Like, I feel like it was more of a thing when you're, like, at school and, like, you're young. But I also just don't think it hurts to just send a little message. Like, hey, like, lovely to meet you, just not sure if this is going anywhere. Like, for me, I would rather do that. I mean, like, I was ghosted in year 10 by this guy, and I remember that was, like, that kind of irritated me. But I feel like it was so common then. Like, at school, it was just, like, you Snapchatting someone for a bit, and then they just don't reply.
Yeah.
Like, it's not really like you've met them. You've just been, like, Snapchatting, and then you just stop speaking. I've been ghosted once in my sort of, like, adult life, and I just went on one date with a guy, and he was, like, boring.
Oh.
Like, he was so hot, though. Like, oh my gosh, everyone was going on, he's this guy in Exeter, like, how have you got a date with him? You're so, like, lucky, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah, like, he's really fit. Anyway, go on the date with him. And I was like, oh my God, there's nothing to speak about. This is so awkward.
There's no chemistry.
And I thought, you know what, like, it's not going to go anywhere. But I sent him a message and I said, hey, like, nice to meet you today. And I thought, I'm not going to go straight in with the never seen you again. I thought, oh, nice to meet you. Just didn't reply. I thought, job done for me. Fine. But yeah, technically, he ghosted me.
Yeah.
Obviously, maybe he's not boring. Maybe he just didn't vibe with me. I don't know. But
yeah, he was doing a me.
Didn't like
he was just doing a me.
But yeah, I don't know. So he ghosted me, but you know, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep. I feel like ghosting. I think it depends. Like, I know someone who was ghosted by their boyfriend.
Okay, yeah, I do as well, actually, and
that's deep.
So wrong.
That's deep.
That's disgusting.
I think after a first date, it's not that big of a deal, or if you've been speaking for like a couple of weeks, it's not a huge deal.
I don't know if I've been speaking to someone for a couple of weeks and they ghost me, I'd be fuming.
Yeah, but it just depends how deep it was, like how if you guys had slept together, you know, X, Y, Z, like what's actually happened. I think it's worse waking up and realising, oh, I've been blocked.
Yeah,
I've been blocked, okay?
That's
like,
a big one.
Ghosted by block.
Oh, that's what the guy did to me. He removed me.
Oh.
As a friend.
Oh.
I thought it was
fine
by me, but also, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes you owe someone like a bit of respect in the sense of just like, oh, little message.
Yeah, especially if you've been in a relationship with them for a year and they ghost you, that's fucked up.
That's not on.
That's
Sorry,
and that's disgusting. So cowardly as well.
Oh, just grow a pair of balls.
Just grow a pair and
say how you're feeling. That's
it.
Awful. I do actually, I have a really close friend who went through that as well, and I think it's absolutely appalling. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, I think ghosting people is quite cowardly, to be fair. So yeah, I admit that. You know, I'm a serial ghoster. No one gets past the first date. God, I'm just airing out all my bad qualities right now. Yeah, go on a date with me. You might not get past the first date and you might get ghosted, but date me. Date me. Welcome.
This is
At least
really
if you date me, you'll get a nice little message saying sorry, not for me. Or you'll get full on I'm in love with you. Like, you're never getting away from me, Amy. So okay, so this final topic we hold pretty close to our hearts. This one's pretty deep. Love bombing. Oh my God. Mixed signals, or like just, you know,
saying one thing,
emotional manipulation, really.
Saying one thing, acting another.
Yeah,
it's fucked.
I mean, like, I don't even know if I need to get into this.
Shall I start off my love bombing story?
I'll debate whether I even discuss this topic.
Amy's not really quite over her love bombing story. To be fair, I don't think I'm over my love bombing story.
No, it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? But I still think it was rude.
Yeah, no, it's fucked. No, Amy's situation is fucked up.
It's so fucked up.
But then I would say so is mine. So
these situations are basically the same thing. I took the piss out of Georgie
at the time.
I felt so bad. I was like, girl, like,
get over it.
It was like a 3-day relationship. What do you mean? Like, she shows up, we went shopping and she shows up in like a black hoodie, sunglasses, like walking around, shoulders hunched, like so depressed. We're in H&M trying on clothes and she's just stood there,
fucking
sunglasses
crying.
on, like face like a slapped ass. Like,
I'm not okay.
Like literal full emo mode. I'm pretty sure she was blasting like My Chemical Romance through his headphones or something. I don't know. But
that was the love of my life, Amy.
And I remember thinking like, girl, like grow up.
And it still
Not
is.
grow up, but I was thinking, oh my gosh, like, she's obsessed. My karma bit me in the arse. That's what I'm going to say. Like, karma came round like a bitch and did the same thing to me.
Okay, so this is my story. So my love bombing situation was, we were out clubbing, we were on the strip, like we'd come out the club, we're getting like chips or something. Do you remember? And there was this really,
I wasn't a fan of him.
No, there was this really ugly weird guy all over me and I was just like, get the fuck, and he was like, give me a kiss, give me a kiss.
I remember this.
I was like, get away from me, like I'm never gonna kiss you, fucking freak. And he was quite like touchy, obsessive situation. And
Moustache
then
man.
Yeah, we'll just call him that. And then I see I need to give him a name.
Kyle.
Okay, and I'll just call him Kyle for this story. Yeah. I see Kyle out the corner of my eye and he's walking past and we just kind of like give each other like a look up and down. And I think he was like a bit worried about me because I was like, probably. Get away from me, this ugly man, get away from me. So then anyway, I just like go running after him. I'm like, Kyle, I don't know his name then. I was like, hey. And then I just grab his hand and he like grabs my face and he was like, are you okay? I was worried about you. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I'm fine. He's like, I've got you now. And then we kissed.
See, I don't remember this bit of the story because I was like having a mental breakdown elsewhere. But,
and then we kissed and then he took my phone. He's like, you're having my number right now. He puts his number in my phone, puts his name, and then he was like, I will be seeing you very soon. I was like, okay. Oh my God, it was like electric. Anyway, so whatever, we're messaging for a couple days after and he's like, I need to see you. I'm like, I need to see you. So then we go on this date and I take him, he picks me up, we go on a drive, I take him to my favourite beach in the world, which is just like, every time I go there I think about him. I go take him to my favourite beach in the world, which is in Studland, and we go there and we're there and it's like sunset, we've got a blanket, we've got the speaker, right? And the guys, it was magical. I'm getting emotional thinking about it. There has been no other time in my life so magical.
I've heard this story many times.
Yeah, because
she dwells.
I'm reminiscing. So we're sat on this blanket, it's sunset, I'm in my favourite place in the world. My favourite song, Chocolate by the 1975, starts playing. I've literally got a tattoo of it. That's how it's my favourite, right? It's playing. We kiss, we're like looking at each other, we're just like deep in conversation, like, oh my God, like so in love, basically. So in love. We kiss, fireworks. Actual fireworks go off, guys.
Sorry, but it's actually just like really unfortunate.
It was so magical. Like, even thinking about it now, I'm like getting emotional.
It actually really is.
My favourite song in the world, sunset, in my favourite place in the world, fireworks go off while we're kissing, and then we're just cuddled up watching these fireworks. Oh my God, nothing is more magical than that. Anyway, it goes dark, we get in the car, we drive back, and we're waiting for the ferry, because you've got to get a ferry. And we're like the first ones in the line. And then he gets out, he's like, grabs my hand, it's like, come on, let's take in the view, like on our first date, whatever. So then there's a queue forming behind us of the cars and we're like having to wait in the queue, right? And we're the first ones, the lights are on. He goes, oh, let's play a prank on the car behind us. He takes us up so we're in the view of the lights from the car and he proposes to me, fake proposes to me in the lights. And then I'm like, oh my God, yes.
God.
It was like, we're laughing, we like give each other a hug and a kiss, and all the other cars were like beeping and like cheering out there. I was like, oh my God, they're cheering out their windows.
I actually would be crying if I was you. I don't know how you're keeping
I know, I'm getting emotional right now.
She's gonna cry.
It was so magical. And then we get into the car, we like get the ferry home and we're like singing songs and like he knows all the songs that I know and like we're just obsessed with each other. We're like looking at each other.
It's the music taste that gets you. It's like, oh, we've got the same music taste.
Like so many songs just remind me of him and he like looks at me and like, oh, it was just magical, right? Anyway, and I'm like, go back to Amy, I'm like, I'm in love. Like nothing.
Honestly, don't blame you though, because
even just talking about it now, I'm still in awe about how that even happened to me.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane. And then I see him a couple more times and then bang, out of nowhere, he just like ends it with me.
Yeah.
And he said like, oh, you know, I'm moving to London. To be fair, like he was moving to London, but he still said like, I don't care. I will still be with you if I move to London.
London's not far away.
No, it's really not that far.
It's really not far away from where we live. Like not going to expose our postcode, but
it's not that far.
It's not far.
But he didn't really, even before that I said like, oh, you know, like should we start anything if you're moving to London? He was like, I don't care, like what I feel for you is crazy.
That's where he fucked up.
Bearing in mind he said I love you to me as well.
Yeah, that always happens.
Yeah, why? This is the love bombing. This is the love bombing.
Yeah.
But he was like, I'm just going through stuff with my mental health. Like, I just can't like start anything now. But I really, really do love you. La la la. I was like, this is crazy. So yeah, I was mourning my 3-day relationship.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't blame you.
I honestly still think that he's like the love of my life.
Love bombing's crazy for me though, because I just don't get it. Because I'm like, why would it be so wild for you to have fallen in love with me after 3 days?
Yeah,
like, why would that be so crazy? Why wouldn't you fall in love with me that fast? So yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, I believe it. I always fall for it. I always fall for it.
Yeah, I need to put myself in time out though. Like, I actually need to put myself in the corner and stare at the wall for a minute and think about my behaviour. Because
do you want us to share your story?
I'm not going into details. It's too much. But low-key fell for it. Yeah. Thought someone was. I literally was thinking about marriage. I was like, he's gonna marry me.
Me too. Kyle's like, forever in my heart.
Ready for this. I don't know. I just thought that from the way this guy was speaking, you just would have thought that honestly, I was like the love of his life, and he was gonna propose the next day. So yeah, we'll be putting myself in the corner in a minute. We'll be taking a time out.
Honestly, you just can't. You cannot believe a thing that comes out of man's mouths now.
No,
you literally cannot. Like, take everything they say with a pinch of salt. Otherwise, you will be heartbroken like me over a 3-day relationship.
And honestly, just like it's so hard though, because like putting yourself out there is such a big thing, and if you want to find love, you do have to put yourself out there. But it's just so hard because you can't.
Yeah.
Sadly, I think it's really hard to actually trust someone that soon.
Make sure you keep an eye out for love bombing, because it's a real problem.
Yeah. If people are telling you they love you straight away, I mean, like, if I tell you I love you straight away, I probably do. But, so, guys, we would sit here and say, here's some final takeaways, here's some advice, but we actually aren't in the position to do so. In fact, I think you guys should give us some advice.
Yeah. Learn from our mistakes,
I
would say.
Just know that we're going through it as well, if you are.
We're single girlies, we're going through it. We're in the beginning stages of, like, you know, well, I'm not dating anyone currently.
Neither am I. So, and it's literally Valentine's Day when you guys are watching this.
Yeah,
when this comes out, so. But thank you so much for watching this episode, the first episode of season 2
of the Clitical Thinking podcast. You can find us on Spotify and YouTube every Saturday.
We've switched it up from Monday, guys. So Saturday, we can't wait to see you there.